Hello, let's get right into it. Your keyboard should be on and right in front of you because your participation is key towards the success of this. I'd like to start by asking you to please play an A on your keyboard. Now, if you don't know where the A is, please direct your attention towards these groupings of 3 black keys. Choose any of them. And then from the left, count to the third. Directly to its left is where we find A. Not just A, but A, B, C, D, E, F, and G in alphabetical order. So we're going to go with step 1, which is to sing the tone. So I play an A and I sing La. It's your turn. I play an A. You sing. Okay, hopefully I played the A and you sang La. All right. Step number 2 is to locate or identify the doorbell sound. Okay, take a listen to this. There it is. So that sounds like either a doorbell or an electronic chime of some sort, but most importantly for our purposes, it is not just a doorbell, it is the sound of a major chord. And this is our goal here, to locate a major chord here. So we're at step number 2, which is to sing that major chord or the doorbell sound. So I play and I sing La La La. It's your turn. I play and you sing. Hopefully you sang La La La. We're at step number 3. Step number 3 is the process in which you pause this video and you start on A and you go searching in this neighborhood here for the 2 other notes that will produce La La La, and you really need to keep singing that again and again, because is that it? La La La. See, that's wrong. Okay, what about this? Is that La La La? Nope, that's not correct. So at this time, please pause the video and you do the searching. I could just tell you where they are, but the point of this process is to emphasize the use of your memory so that you continue to go back to the memory of the sound, which is assisted by your singing. La La La. Okay? So go ahead and pause the video and search for those notes now, please. All right, I'm coming back from the pause, and I hope that you chose. That's what you should have chosen. Please go ahead and play that also with your other hand if you can. Now, step 4 is whatever you need to do to remember that you just played an A major. Now, you could play it in any way you'd like. You could take a picture like the guitarists with their chord charts. What I like to do is sing a little song. It might be simple like this. A major, A major, this is an A major. Also play it like this. A major, A major, A major, A major. The way you choose to voice this chord is up to you. Let's go on to our next root. We started on A. We're now going to go to the right, which means this key is called A sharp or B flat going from the other direction. Both names are valid. So we start with step one, which is to sing the tone. I play and I sing la. Again, your turn. Hopefully you sang la. All right, now step two is where we produce the doorbell or the major chord sound. If it's from A, it sounded la la la. So what is it? That same tone, same set of tones going to sound like starting from here? It's going to sound like la. I hope, did you sing la la la? That's exactly what you should have done. Your turn. Step three is where we are now. Starting with B flat. Please pause the video. Search in this area of your keyboard for la and la. Pause, please. All right, that'll do it for pause time. I hope you chose. Play it with the other hand as well if you can. We're at step four, which is where you do whatever you need to do to remember that this is a B flat major. We're not just trying to establish a visual record of it or a sound, a sonic record. We're also establishing this particular form in your gesture memory. I personally, when I think of B flat major, I'm thinking of a situation in which both of my hands are, you know, the leftmost portion is up in the air. That's how I think about it. So let's move on to step number four, which is where you do whatever you do in order to put this in your memory. I would make a song. All right, notice I'm using the two B flats as bass. B flat major, B flat major, B flat major. Whoops. Let's move on. Our next root is going to be B. Step one, sing the tone. I sing la. Your turn. Would you please sing? All right, I hope you sang la. Step number two, generate the major chord in your mind by singing it. That's step two. Is probably the most important step. Because what can you do if you don't have that sound that you're going after? So let's review. From A, it was la la la. From B flat, la la la. So what is it going to be from B? I play the note. Would you sing those three tones? I hope you sang la la la. We're at stage number three. Please pause the video. Please locate the other two tones involved with la la la. Please pause, go. All right, enough with the pause. We're back. I hope you chose. In the other hand. All right, we're at step four, which is do some exercise that works for you in helping you to remember this. What I like is the fact that now that we've got B major, it works really well with A major in helping us to make a more interesting song. This is B major. This is A major. B major. This is B major. Oh, this is A. Now B again. B major. A major. All right. So that really drives home that this is B major. And the point of this exercise is that tomorrow or tonight or whenever you turn on your keyboard again, instead of going through all 4 steps, you should be able to hopefully just go directly to these chords. Now, where are we going with this? What is the point of this exercise? I think you can see that your homework, the job for you to do, I'm not going to go through all of these. Your job is to travel as we started here on A and find every single major chord from every one of these 12 roots until you arrive at the next A, so that when you're done, you'll be able to play every single major chord no matter which note is used as the root. So the point, I think you've already understood this. After we get the majors, then we can look for the minors from every single root. And then you can add fun things like minor 7s, major 7s, flat 5s, and so forth. And then you could take any song from a chart like this, jazz chart, or something that you might find on the internet by searching for chords, or it'll help you a lot compose new music of your own. Now, why would you want to do this from a compositional perspective? A lot of people make very enjoyable music doing no such thing. They get a fancy piece of technology, and it turns out that they sound really good playing with a single finger. All right, check this out. It's, I mean, let's add some percussion. See what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Oh. All right, I've got the beginning of a song here. And I'm doing it with only a single finger. If that's your idea of a fantastic song, well then you rock on and you do you, because nobody has the right to judge what is good music for you. What if there's somebody who takes a different attitude or angle, strategy, and this person says, you know what, I know chords are important, but I do fine just keeping it simple. Now, take a look at this idea of keeping things simple. What I'm going to do, I'm going to play a 4-chord progression, pretending that I'm somebody who just does not know what they're called or why they seem to work together. But I'm just going to play nothing but white keys, and then I'm going to add some cheesy lyrics as if I was really trying to do this. Check this out. 3, 4. Now, baby, I've been dreaming about me and you last night. We were dancing and romancing, and the feeling was so right. I think that I can hear our song. Let's go dancing and romancing all night long. Back to back down, back to boom down, down to boom back up, boom down to down, baby, baby down, back to bada baby, da boo da da bada da boom back down. I was thinking we go driving to that lake you said you love. We could go looking at the waves and start thinking of our love. Do you want to? Whoa, would you like to? Whoa, and it. Okay, I think you get the idea. All right, my whole point with, in my opinion, that's a pleasant sound. I wouldn't turn it off if it came on the radio while I was driving. All right, if I was walking through the supermarket shopping for, I don't know, cabbage or lettuce or something, and that came on, probably wouldn't pay it too much attention. Why? Because I already hear what it's doing. There's no mystery there. There's no exploration of places that I have not contemplated before. All right, so for my final example, I'd like to give an example of what might happen if you were to make a song with this fancy arpeggiator technology using just the chords that we discussed today. Just major chords. All right, so I'm just going to play whatever happens to come out, and I'm going to use just major chords, and the point of this is to demonstrate how your knowledge of different chords will lead possibly to more complex compositions that make people's ears perk up. Perhaps the more musicians, the musicians in the group. But anyway, here it is, my little example. Starting with A major. 2, 3, 4. That's really predictable, right? All right, let's go back to... Okay, and all right, so that's all I wanted to use as an example. Perhaps the beginning of that definitely was kind of boring in my own opinion. All right, but I tried to change things up, and in my own humble opinion, I believe I did create something whose direction was not obvious. Okay, so anyway, that's going to wrap it up for this part 1 of piano hacking. I sure hope that you do your homework, which is to find all the major chords starting from A all the way to the next A. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Hope to catch you on the next one.